Ladies and gentlemen, life is not designed to be easy. The world does not slow down because you feel tired, confused, or discouraged. Reality keeps moving. Challenges keep coming. Expectations keep rising. And if your mind is weak, the pressure of life will bend you and eventually break you. The question is not whether difficulties will come. They will. The real question is, are you mentally prepared when they arrive? You see, success is rarely a matter of talent. It is a matter of mental toughness. Strong people are not those who avoid problems. They are those who develop the strength to face them calmly. Every day, life tests you. It tests your patience when things go wrong. It tests your attitude when people disappoint you. It tests your discipline when motivation disappears. And here is a powerful truth. Life rewards the disciplined mind and punishes the careless one. If you allow every criticism to hurt you, every failure to stop you, and every obstacle to discourage you, the world will control your emotions. But when you strengthen your mind, something incredible happens. Circumstances lose their power over you. A tough mind understands that failure is feedback. A tough mind knows that temporary pain produces permanent growth. A tough mind refuses to quit simply because things became difficult. Most people wait for life to become easier. Wise people become stronger. Think about it. Storms do not destroy strong trees, they expose weak roots. In the same way, pressure in life reveals the condition of your thinking. When challenges appear, your mindset decides whether you rise or collapse. So how do you toughen your mind? First, control what you allow into your thinking. Your mind is like fertile soil. Whatever you plant, doubt or belief will grow. Guard your thoughts carefully. Second, practice discipline daily. Doing what is easy weakens you. Doing what is necessary strengthens you. Small daily victories build an unshakable mindset. Third, stop blaming circumstances. The weather changes, people change, economies change, but responsibility gives you power. The moment you take ownership of your life, you begin to grow stronger. Fourth, learn to stand alone when necessary. Not everyone will understand your goals. Not everyone will support your journey. Mental strength means continuing forward even without applause. Remember this, comfort builds fragile minds, but challenges build powerful ones. The world respects those who remain steady under pressure, people who stay focused when others panic, who stay hopeful when others complain, who keep working when others quit. Your future depends less on what happens to you and more on how strong your mind becomes. Because sooner or later, life will challenge your patience, your confidence, and your courage. And in that moment, you will either say, "This is too much for me," or you will say, "This is making me stronger." Train your mind to choose strength. Wake up each day determined to improve. You're thinking, feed your mind with purpose, discipline your habits, raise your standards. Because if you don't toughen your mind, the pressures of the world will shape it for you. But when you build mental strength, obstacles become lessons, setbacks become setups, and challenges become stepping stones toward greatness. So stand firm, think stronger, act wiser, grow daily. Toughen your mind, and instead of breaking you, the world will begin to build you. Mental strength plays a decisive role in shaping the direction and quality of a person's life. While many people believe success depends mainly on talent, luck, or favorable circumstances, experience repeatedly proves that mindset is the true foundation behind achievement and stability. Two individuals can face the same difficulty, yet their results will be completely different, not because of the situation itself, but because of how they think and respond to it. A strong mind allows a person to remain calm when life becomes uncertain. Challenges, criticism, failure, and unexpected changes are unavoidable parts of human experience. Those who lack mental resilience often become overwhelmed by pressure, allowing temporary problems to control their emotions and decisions. On the other hand, individuals who develop mental toughness learn to pause, think clearly, and respond wisely rather than reacting emotionally. This ability alone separates progress from stagnation. Mental strength also influences how people interpret failure. A weak mindset sees failure as proof of limitation, while a strong mindset views it as information and opportunity for improvement. Every setback carries a lesson, and those with disciplined thinking use these lessons to adjust their approach instead of abandoning their goals. Over time, this pattern of learning builds confidence and competence, turning obstacles into stepping stones for growth. Another important aspect of mental strength is emotional control. Life constantly presents situations that test patience, disappointments, misunderstandings, delays, and rejection. Without emotional discipline, frustration can lead to poor decisions that create bigger problems. A trained mind understands that emotions are temporary and should not dictate long-term actions. By managing reactions carefully, Individuals maintain focus on solutions rather than becoming trapped in negativity. Mental toughness also strengthens perseverance. Motivation naturally rises and falls, but a resilient mindset continues working even when enthusiasm disappears. This consistency creates progress where others give up. Success often belongs not to the most gifted person, but to the one who continues moving forward despite discomfort, doubt, or slow results. Furthermore, mindset shapes personal confidence. Confidence does not come only from success, it grows from repeatedly overcoming difficulties. Each time a person handles a challenge with patience and determination, the mind learns that obstacles are manageable. Gradually, fear loses its power and self-belief becomes stronger. In everyday life, mental strength helps individuals adapt to change, maintain healthy relationships, and pursue meaningful goals with clarity. Instead of waiting for perfect conditions, mentally strong people focus on improving themselves so they can handle imperfect situations effectively. They understand that while external events cannot always be controlled, inner attitude and response always remain within personal choice. Ultimately, life rewards those who develop strong thinking habits. A disciplined and resilient mind transforms pressure into progress, uncertainty into learning, and adversity into personal advancement, allowing individuals to move forward with purpose and stability regardless of the challenges they face. Life is full of challenges, obstacles, and unexpected setbacks, yet these very difficulties often hold the most powerful lessons for growth and transformation. Many people see challenges as threats, as interruptions to comfort and progress. They wish life would be easier, believing that success should come without struggle. The truth, however, is that challenges are not enemies, they are tools. They are the instruments life uses to teach resilience, wisdom, and strength. Every difficulty presents an opportunity to develop skills, refine character, and deepen understanding if only one chooses to approach it with the right mindset. When a person faces adversity, it forces them to examine their thinking habits and priorities. Struggles reveal weaknesses that might otherwise remain hidden. Perhaps patience is lacking, or persistence falters, or clarity of decision-making fails under pressure. Challenges shine a light on these areas, giving an individual the chance to correct them. Without challenges, growth is often slow or stagnant. It is in the moments of discomfort, of being pushed to the edge of one's abilities, that real development occurs. Life tests us not to punish us, but to provide the experiences necessary for improvement. Furthermore, challenges teach creativity and problem solving. When straightforward paths are blocked, the mind is forced to explore alternatives, innovate, and find new strategies. Difficulties encourage critical thinking and flexibility. Those who learn to navigate problems with curiosity rather than fear develop an inner resourcefulness that becomes invaluable in all areas of life. Every obstacle overcome strengthens not only the mind, but also the confidence to face future challenges. Adversity also cultivates emotional resilience. Life is unpredictable, and disappointment, failure, and hardship are inevitable. By confronting challenges head-on rather than avoiding them, individuals build the ability to manage frustration, anger, and fear. Over time, this emotional training allows a person to maintain composure, think clearly, and respond effectively even under extreme pressure. The mind becomes a stable center in a world that is constantly shifting. It is important to understand that challenges are not always dramatic or catastrophic. Even small daily difficulties, delays, misunderstandings, minor failures offer lessons. The way one responds to these small tests gradually shapes habits, attitudes, and long-term character. Consistently choosing patience, effort, and persistence in small matters prepares an individual to handle bigger challenges with confidence. Another lesson from challenges is the value of perspective. Difficulties encourage reflection, helping a person distinguish between what is temporary and what is essential, between fleeting discomfort and lasting goals. Each challenge teaches the importance of priorities, endurance, and long-term thinking. Those who embrace this understanding realize that obstacles are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. Ultimately, challenges provide the raw material for personal growth. They refine character, strengthen resilience, and sharpen wisdom. By facing adversity with determination, curiosity, and a willingness to learn, we can overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. Individuals transform setbacks into lessons, pain into progress, and struggle into opportunity. Life does not hand growth on a silver platter, it sculpts it through challenge, shaping those who are willing to meet difficulty with courage and intentional effort into capable, wise, and resilient individuals ready to succeed. Discipline and responsibility are the cornerstones of a strong and resilient mind. While many People hope for success to come effortlessly or blame circumstances when things go wrong. True growth and achievement come from taking control of one's actions and committing to consistent effort. Life rarely gives second chances to those who lack focus or accountability, yet it rewards those who develop the habit of personal responsibility and self-discipline. This principle applies in every area of relationships, career, health, and personal development, because progress depends less on luck and more on deliberate action. Discipline begins with small, intentional choices made every day. It is easy to be motivated when circumstances are favorable, but real strength emerges when a person does what is necessary, even when they do not feel like it. Waking up early, completing tasks on time, practicing skills, and prioritizing long-term goals over short-term comfort are all examples of how discipline shapes character. Each small act of consistency compounds over time, creating habits that make challenges easier to face and decisions clearer. Without discipline, even the most talented individuals struggle to fulfill their potential because their minds and actions lack direction and focus. Responsibility, closely tied to discipline, is about ownership of one's life. It is the recognition that external events, other people's actions, or unexpected difficulties cannot dictate the outcomes of your life unless you allow them to. Taking responsibility means acknowledging mistakes, learning from failures, and refusing to blame circumstances or others for setbacks. When a person consistently practices accountability, they build credibility, confidence, and self-respect. Responsibility empowers individuals to take control of situations, make proactive decisions, and create opportunities rather than waiting for them to appear. Together, discipline and responsibility create a foundation for mental toughness. They teach the mind to remain steady in the face of uncertainty, to focus on solutions rather than complaints, and to maintain consistency even when motivation fluctuates. A disciplined person does not quit when challenges arise because they understand that progress is the result of persistent effort, not temporary inspiration. A responsible person does not allow excuses to justify failure because they recognize that their choices, not circumstances, shape their future. Moreover, discipline and responsibility foster independence and resilience. When you rely on yourself to uphold commitments, take ownership of mistakes, and follow through with consistent effort, you can build trust and confidence in yourself. You develop confidence in your ability to navigate any situation. The world will inevitably present challenges, but a disciplined and responsible mind is prepared to handle them without panic or despair. Over time, these qualities reinforce each other. Discipline strengthens responsibility, and responsibility motivates discipline. In essence, developing discipline and responsibility is not about rigid rules or perfection. It is about creating a mindset that prioritizes growth, accountability, and deliberate action. Every small effort compounds into mental resilience, preparing an individual to face challenges with clarity, persistence, and strength. Those who cultivate these qualities discover that success is not a matter of luck, but a reflection of consistent, responsible, and disciplined thinking and action, allowing them to navigate life with purpose, confidence, and enduring strength. A resilient mind is more than just a mental concept. It is a practical tool that shapes every aspect of life, from decision-making to relationships, from career growth to personal fulfillment. When the mind is trained to remain strong, consistent, and adaptable, it becomes a shield against the unpredictability of the world. Confidence and long-term success are rarely the result of chance. They are the outcome of deliberate mental conditioning that allows individuals to stay focused, disciplined, and composed, regardless of circumstances. Confidence emerges naturally from repeated experiences of overcoming obstacles. Every time a person faces a challenge, navigates difficulty, or responds to adversity with determination, their mind learns that challenges are manageable. Each small victory reinforces self-belief, gradually building an inner strength that becomes resistant to doubt and fear. This type of confidence is not superficial or fleeting. It is deeply rooted in experience, knowledge, and the recognition of one's own capability. When a mind is resilient, external setbacks no longer dictate emotions or outcomes. Instead, the individual maintains clarity and control, making decisions based on purpose rather than reaction. A resilient mind also fosters adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances change constantly. People, economies, and environments evolve in ways beyond personal control. A strong mind is flexible, able to adjust strategies, perspectives, and approaches without losing focus on ultimate goals. Instead of being shaken by unexpected events, a resilient person evaluates the situation, identifies opportunities, and takes deliberate action. This adaptability not only reduces stress, but also creates a mindset that turns potential obstacles into pathways for growth. Long-term success requires consistency, and this is where resilience proves its value. Motivation is temporary, inspiration comes and goes. Yet mentally resilient individuals rely on habits, discipline, and a clear vision, rather than waiting for external encouragement. They understand that daily effort, small but deliberate, accumulates into significant achievement over time. By cultivating routines, prioritizing purpose, and committing to persistent effort, we can build a strong foundation for success. They maintain momentum even when circumstances are challenging or results are slow to appear. Resilience also strengthens emotional stability. Life inevitably brings disappointments, criticism, and unexpected loss. Without mental strength, these experiences can lead to discouragement, fear, or even paralysis. However, a resilient mind absorbs these experiences, extracts lessons, and continues forward with determination. Emotional stability ensures that temporary setbacks do not derail long-term objectives. Finally, a resilient mind shapes relationships and influence. People are drawn to those who remain composed under pressure, who think clearly when others panic, and who act decisively in the face of uncertainty. By demonstrating confidence, adaptability, and emotional stability, a person not only strengthens themselves but also inspires trust and respect from others. Ultimately, cultivating a resilient mind is an investment in the most valuable resource a person has: their ability to think clearly, act decisively, and persevere relentlessly. It transforms challenges into opportunities, setbacks into lessons, and uncertainty into a field for growth. With mental resilience, confidence becomes unwavering, focus becomes precise, and long-term success becomes not a possibility but an inevitable result of consistent, disciplined, and empowered thinking. In conclusion, a resilient mind is the foundation of lasting success and personal fulfillment. It transforms challenges into opportunities, setbacks into lessons, and uncertainty into growth. By cultivating mental strength, emotional stability, adaptability, and disciplined focus, individuals gain the confidence and perseverance needed to navigate life's unpredictability. True success is not determined by circumstances, but by the strength and resilience of the mind facing them.